Well, welcome back to Satisfactory. And let's complete this milestone. Advanced aluminum production. Nope, not there. Boom.
Milestone reached. The object scanner can now find underground wells which can be pressurized to extract resources such as nitrogen, water, and oil. Nitrogen will contribute to more advanced aluminum parts.
Oh, great. More complexities. Package nitrogen, heat sinks. Okay. Yeah, that's what I need for the resource wells. Yeah, the rest of this is going to be tough. I don't have supercomputers. Alright. Let's check our research. Electric motor. Rubber concrete. Steel coated plate. Let's go electric motor. Now, what do I have in here I want to research? Well, there's still this one. That's a fabric that I need to do some oil refactoring. Supercomputer, do it. Alright. That opens up a geothermal generator. But I do need supercomputers for that. Yeah, that might be a way off. I can probably handcraft 50 of them. I'll do that later, though. For now, I want to go... I think it's right here. There's a lot of resources here. Iron, copper, and we'll see what else is there. Depending on what I find there. I can decide what I want to do. I want to make I think I want to make a modular frame factory. Because that's going to take a lot of iron. Right now I'm using some of that iron for this steel here, but I don't need that anymore. Hold on. Did I put another hard drive in there? No. Let's do that. Okay, here we go. So we got one iron. I think these are all pure too, pure nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know there's a copper up here. 2 copper. Okay, these are pure? Okay, and we got copper over here. Any other iron? Besides what we got here? No, not really. Oh, there's some over here. Okay. Alright, let's look at modular frames. This alternate recipe is the best one, I think. Uses the fewest materials. Steel pipes are easy to get. So reinforced iron plates and steel pipes. Maybe reinforced iron plates we can make here. It does take iron and copper. This alternate recipe. I think that's going to be better than the default 10 plates and 20 wires for 3 reinforced iron plates, or 6 plates and a whole bunch of screws for 1 reinforced iron plate. I'm pretty sure this one is more efficient. This one might be as well, but I don't have rubber. Don't really have access to it. Not here, anyway. Oh, it is foggy. Alright, well, let's look at that again. Alternate recipe 2. So, let's see. To make 3 reinforced iron plates, how many iron ingots do we need? 15? 15 ingots is 10 iron plates. How many copper ingots do I need? 10. Copper ingots. Okay, so it's a 3-to-2 ratio needed for iron and copper. Now the wire. For the wire, I think the default recipe might be best. There's not Caterium nearby. There's 1 or 2 nodes over there, but I need them for other stuff. Yeah, there's a couple nodes here. Normal. 1 pure node. Yeah, I think for the copper, the default recipe might be best. Okay, so it's a 3-to-2 ratio, iron to copper. We've got 4 iron nodes. So we could use these three iron nodes, 2 copper nodes up there for the reinforced iron plates. How many reinforced iron plates can I get out of that? Do I have... I don't have Mark III miners. Okay, well with Mark II miners, that's 240 per minute. So, iron. 240 times 3, that's going to be 720 iron ore. 1080 plates per minute. Let's go back to reinforced iron plates here. Okay. 1080. Let's see. Is that right? 324 times 3/10? $324. That's going to be 324 reinforced iron plates per minute. That's a lot. All right, let me look at modular frames. If we want to make 324 reinforced, well, we're not going to use all of them for modular frames. We could probably train them around, use them for other things. I don't think reinforced iron plates are used for a lot of things. They are used for not rotors, smart plating. I don't know if we need smart plating anymore. I think we might. Might be an intermediate product used for some of this phase 4 stuff. We probably won't use it for the crystal oscillator. This recipe seems better. Yeah, I'm not really... It's not really used for anything. Maybe we will just use it for the modular frames. And if there's something else we need reinforced iron plates for, we can make it back at the hub. Because we have a lot of iron there. The only other thing we need it for is the smart plating, I think, unless there's some alternate recipes that I haven't discovered yet that use it. Or some default recipes. There's still some recipes I haven't unlocked. Alright, we can go heat exchanger and alternate for heat sink. Or alternate supercomputers. Honestly, I'm not really sure which one's better. These use so many components that I'm not going to do the math on that. I'll take the heat exchanger. Eventually we'll unlock them all, so... Alright, let's go back to modular frames. So, with this iron and copper here, we can make 324 reinforced iron plates per minute. So if we do that, how much steel are we going to need? 324 times 5. That's a lot. Oh, there's no way we can use that much. Oops. $16.20. 1,620 steel pipes per minute. And that'll give us 486 modular frames per minute. Either my math is like way off, or we're just not gonna ever use that many reinforced iron plates. Oh, I think my math is off. I was, man. Alright, hold on. Let me do the math for the reinforced iron plates again. Alright. Okay, we're gonna have, 720 iron per minute. That's 480 steel plates per minute. $480. Here, let's okay, yeah, I'm a little bit off, I think. Alright, 144? Alright. Wait, that's wrong. 480, and then, sorry about this. Just trying to make sure that I'm at least in the ballpark. Yeah, 480 per minute. And it's a 3:10 ratio for reinforced iron plates. $144. I don't know what calculation I did last time. I think this one is right. Okay. So if I can make 144 reinforced iron plate per minute. Then I can make a little over 200 modular frames per minute. Yeah, that's still... It's still 144 times 5, 720. 720 steel pipes per minute consumed. Which is how much we're making at Steel City. But I'm not going to use all that to make modular frames. Well, let's see. I could scale... Scale things down a bit. What the hell? If we make extra modular frames or reinforced iron plates, I could just dump them into my ticket maker. Whatever you call it. My sink. Alright, so that's what I'll do then. I'll use 3 of these iron resource nodes. And those 2 copper there. Maybe the final node I can make steel out of, because we're making steel here already. 1 steel node will be 240 steel pipes per second. Although, what do I need to get tier 3 miners? That would help a lot. Yeah, I could use this, make some steel here. Maybe I can train the rest of the steel in. Let's see, there's iron over here. Maybe we could borrow that. There's a lot of coal here. Purity temp. Is it broken? Pure. Okay. That's what I'll do. I'll make some steel here. Using this node and the coal here. And some steel here. Just for the pipes. Using 1 iron node here. And the coal node... I think it's down here somewhere. And that'll give us most of the pipes we need. And then the rest of it, I could just train it in or whatever. That might work. That's going to be a lot of modular frames. Fine black powder. Nah. Diluted fuel. Yes. What else do we have here? Limestone. Could I use that for something? No. What about encased industrial beams? Yeah, that takes steel. I can't spare that. Not here. We could do this wacky recipe. Silica, limestone, concrete. We got silica down there. But, I don't know if it's worth it. I got nothing to use the concrete on. I mean, I could use the concrete for encased industrial beams. But I can't make the beams here. So I'd have to train around the concrete. Not a terrible idea, but I'd rather save the trains for, you know, higher tier materials. Save the railway bandwidth. Alright, but in any case, modular frames here. Now I've got to do all the math to figure out how many constructors and all of that I'm going to need for what I want. I'm not going to do that on camera this time. I'll do it off camera and I'll set up, let's see, let's take that off. And I'll put it in my notes. I'll put all the calculations here so I know what I need. And then that's what I'll do. And I think at this point we're going to be running out of power if we actually have all this stuff running. Yeah, our max consumption is pretty high, but realistically we're not ever going to really reach that. Even with Steel City, only like half of it is running at a time usually. Alright, so when I come back, I'm going to cut this episode a little bit short. So that was just doing some calculations, figuring out what I want to do here. And when I come back, I'll know how many smelters and everything I'll need, and we'll come over here and start building. But where do I want to build it? I assume this is going to take up a lot of space. Probably just like over here. I'll know for sure when I know how many buildings I'll need, constructors and whatnot, because then I'll have some idea of how much space I'll take up. You can see my train railway there. I'm going to have to bring it over here. Make a north-south line going. Yeah, maybe I'll work on that too. Alright, well, I have an idea of what I want. Now, let's start building. I'll see you next time.